What's up? Who's ever watching this? It's almost 10 o'clock. The day before Thanksgiving. This could be my very well last video. I wasn't going to do it on video, but I'm at a complete loss. It's 9 months. My fiance up and just stopped talking to me after I came down to work at Cedar Point after 10 years. I only had one incident, and that was 6 years ago. I did something dumb out of loneliness, frustration, not an ability to talk to my fiance. And I was honest about it. I told everything that happened as it happened. She knew about it, but I never told her once. I never gave her any excuses. And it took me a year to get her to forgive me, take me back. And she did, and she started saying the good words again. And to my knowledge, we never had a problem since then. We never fought, we never argued, we never lied to each other. Not that I'm aware of, anyways. Nothing serious. If I did say any lie, it was probably like a little white lie, like all the surprises I used to do for her. But I just can't bear it tomorrow. 10 years. This was supposed to be our 10th Thanksgiving together. I told her back in February I was coming down to Cedar Point to get us a car and then get us a house when I came back home and then get married and try to get us back on the road to success. Because for the last few years, I had nothing but bad luck. I lost my trucking career job because the doctor wouldn't renew my medical card because my sugar is high. And I'm still in denial about being overweight because I grew up being skinny all the way up to my 30s. I didn't start packing on the weight till my 30s. So, and then my real dad, I found out my real dad was dead and gone. I had like over 167 companies I applied to within like a 100-mile radius from where I was living, and not one person would hire me. A couple of them gave me some of those computer little surveys, I guess you call them, just so they can gain experience, but it was bull crap. And sorry about the lighting. I'm in my car, and like I said, it's late at night. But I'm at a loss. I've been bugging for 9 months now for my fiance to tell me what the hell has happened. Like I said, I was going through a mental breakdown. Obviously, there's misfirings in my head, I guess you could say. I'm not quite, I don't know what the word is, retarded. I don't mean that in an offensive way. I don't remember what the exact word is, but yet I do a lot of dumb things I can't explain, things I should know better. What I did 6 years ago, other than I can't explain it why I did it. It just happened, and it happened. But I never threw the excuses at her. But she forgave me, and then we went through we made it. The incident happened when we was 4 years in. We made it 6 years. I can't even count. I got 9 fingers. Anyways, we made it 6 years. And then it's 5 years since we had a big talk, and she forgave me and took me back, and so I guess I gave in. I'm gonna be another dumb YouTuber. Um, about 4 hours ago, the only way I can send messages to her is on a Facebook post. And I've had to create several accounts just trying to get questions across to her, but everybody else keeps throwing their 2 cents in like they have a clue, and I don't. My fiance is epilepsy, and she's on a bunch of meds. And I know things can get twisted in her mind. I mean, there's several times we did, like, I'll say something, and she said, no, you didn't say that. Or she would say something, and I'll be like, no, you didn't say that. Now, maybe we're both wrong sometimes, but I don't know. It's been 10 long years. I mean, she's not the kind of girl to just go silent and without telling me nothing. When I did what I did 6 years ago, she didn't hesitate to say it when she decided she didn't love me anymore. She hadn't having trouble saying that. And she said we'd stay friends and stuff. And then it took me like a year to bring her back around to me, to show her how sorry I was, and to show that she means the world with me. And I mean, it got so bad I had a truck accident. That was the last time I drove over the road, because I couldn't get my focus down. Because I was hating myself too much for what I'd done. And I don't know, but she took me back. She said she forgave me. And she let 6 years go by. And then while I'm still stuck in my mental breakdown, trying to get out of it, she just goes silent. And she watches kids, so it's like she knows that was the worst thing she could do to a mental person, let alone the guy that she claims to have loved for 10 years. So she got until 11 o'clock to talk to me. It's been 9 months. It's a holiday weekend. I don't know how to get through tomorrow without seeing her, Layla, Mom and Dad, Angie, Nick, Robert, Jake, Jacob, Audrey, Kimmy, Billy. I can't remember what Angie's kid's name is. My brain is so fried from these last 9 months. I've been making mistakes every day. My memory comes and goes. My diabetes is out of control. At first I thought this was a joke, because it was almost April. And I mean, I know it was a sick joke, but I just said, there's got to be a punchline coming up. This has got to be a horrible joke. But maybe she's going to show up, and at least expect it at Cedar Point. The point is, I love her. I thought she loved me. I still believe she loves me. I mean, she's the kind of girl where logically, the only reason she won't talk to me is because she still loves me, and she knows we never lied to each other, so she knows that she couldn't say the things that other people are trying to say for her behalf. She even made it a YouTube video, and she couldn't say nothing bad about me. She talked about my mental breakdown I was going through and stuff, but I don't know how to get by it. I went to the hospital a few months ago. All I did is sleep and eat. I mean, it was not productive at all. It didn't help me. And I started worrying about losing this car that I bought for Rebecca. I wanted a pickup truck, but I bought the car for Rebecca's sake. So, but 11 o'clock's coming up quick. And it's looking like my option is clear. Alright, this is 10 minutes, so It's probably after 10 o'clock now, so yeah, I don't know why Rebecca Craner is doing this to me. I love her. She's my biggest fan. I don't understand how she can do this overnight. But some people love what they love and nothing can change it. And I'm wired funky anyways all my life. I mean, I've never had a normal day. I don't know what to do, so for those are my fans and been waiting for me to bring my new material. I'm sorry I haven't. I just can't enjoy my games. I bought a few new games, but I can't play them. I turn them on and shut them down like a few minutes later. Tried buying a couple new movies to watch, and same thing. I started up, but I have no enjoyment. I haven't been able to make any new friends. I got co-workers that are like friends, but we never hang out. Once we're off the clock, we're off the clock. Sure, now I got wheels. Some of them use me for rides, but that's it. And so, if I never make another video, again, I'm sorry. And thanks for being my fan. And may God rest on my soul, I guess. But I just know the hurt is never going to stop for me. I was counting on forever, still am. At least an explanation, at least a friendship. But she never complained about nothing. When I told her my plans back in February, she did not object to them. So, but anyways, this video's already dragged down for 12.5 minutes. Thanks for being my fans, and sorry I let you down. I haven't done any new equipment. I never got Skystorm success or Kernel failure success on this channel like I wanted to for the games. And like I said, I've been fighting demons, and then the one happy thought for the last 10 years of my life, for some reason gives in to whatever or whoever, and then turns her back and abandons me pretty much. And she is all I had. It's just, I'm gonna lose my job here in 2 weeks because of budget cut. So now I'll lose my place of residency. And I can't get a place on my own. I cannot live in a place by my own. Right now I live with roommates, so it keeps me somewhat sane. So I just might as well do what I'm going to do at 11 o'clock. I don't want to, but she obviously is a lot more colder than I give her credit for. Maybe it is her, and I've been just kidding myself for the past 9 months, thinking that it's someone she complained to, and that somebody that don't know us from a hole in the wall put these stupid ideas in her head and somehow manipulated her to thinking that abandoning your true love, abandoning someone that's been there for you nonstop for 10 years, with the exclusion of that one incident that lasted 2 weeks that she forgave me for a year after the fact. But I've done nothing but love her. I've done everything for her. I've supported her. There's nothing bad between us. Other than my mental breakdown, which affected me, and I guess affected her, but she never complained to me. She never told me. She said stuff in that video I didn't even know I did. And if you really love someone unconditionally, I mean, you're supposed to at least talk to them once at some point. You don't just up and stop talking to them, especially when they just went back to their job and they're missing you like crazy. I don't get it, but anyway, wow, it's already up to 15 minutes. Yeah, I gotta make this happen. There's no way around it. Some people might call me a pathetic loser now because I'm going to do it. A coward. I already know. I heard it all. I've seen it all millions of times from other people that have succeeded. I just didn't do nothing wrong. That I can. There's not one incident, but she forgave me for that, so none of this makes sense. She forgave me for the one thing of. This is 6 years later. And I got millions of pictures, at least hundreds and hundreds of pictures of her smiling, being happy with us together. There's nothing fake about her smiles. They look the same from day one to the last day before I went return to work for my second job. And as much as I know it's stupid to do what I'm about to do here at 11 o'clock, I don't know nothing else. I just love her, and I just don't know what to do to show her, because I know there's no way in hell she's doing this for the right reasons. There's not a doubt in my heart that she's not doing this for the right, that she's not doing this for the right reasons. Is she doing it because of confusion? And she's doing it because she took advice from people that don't know nothing about nothing? That's the only logical reason. And she's not talking to me because we don't lie to each other. Anyways, it's 17 minutes, and yeah, it's done. It's over. She's not gonna. I give up. I'm sorry, folks. So, gamer for life, DJ. Looks like this is my final sign off. Goodbye.